consultant company. We need to give advice to 3 companies. Advice what? Advice about the operation system OS, which more suitable for them. One company is non-profit organization. Second one is small firm designer, and the last one is managed social advertising. Okay, let's look at the answers.
Hey, hi guys. Now, I'm Hussein. Now I will explain about why the social designing agency should take the Mac as operating system. So, check this out.
Okay, why the social media advertising agency should take Mac operating system as their operating system? The reason is, the Mac operating system is very good in editing the video due to the specification of the Mac is high. It also less complicated and more intuitive to use as the application of editing is there. So, you don't need to install any software from other sources. Then, it's focused on graphic and multimedia function due to it provides the expansion slot to add super fast SSD, high performance video cards, and more. Thus, social media advertising agencies should choose the Mac operating system as their main operating system.
Hi guys. So you understand about it? That's all for me. Thank you.
Today, I'm here to talk about the operating system which is suitable or appropriate for the company of non-profit social organization. So in here we have 3 operating systems which are Mac, Linux, and Windows. And the 3 companies which we wanted to consult are the company of non-profit service social organization, and the company of the advertising, and the company for small design. So the question is, what operating system would you consult to this company? So for me, I would consult for the company which provide non-profit social organization. I would consult them to use the Linux, because the Linux has some advantages over the other operating system. First of all, the Linux, the low or the price of the Linux is too low, so there is low cost in the Linux. When we compare Linux with other operating systems such as Mac and Windows, the Linux is too cheaper. So the company of non-profit service social organization may use the Linux since the cost is low, because this company, they don't make the profit out of the service they provide to the community. The other benefit is that the security. As we know, the Windows has many problems, so the hackers can use it. So this one is more, the Linux is more safer than the Windows. The third one is the easy to update. So for the company of non-profit social organization, they may save time if they use the Linux, because the Linux will not take to update long time. It's easy to update, but when they want to update Windows or the other operating, which and we know that the time has value, so it will take their time. So the features it does not have, which the company needs, are simplicity, because using Linux is more complicated. But if you use the other operating system, it's more simple. The other one is the lack of compatibility. Linux does not have many programs like Mac and games like Windows. So one of the disadvantages of the Linux is the compatibility. Finally, I would consult Linux. I would consult the company of which provide non-social profit organization, non-profit social service organization, to use the Linux. And I am of the opinion that the Linux is appropriate for them, since they are not making profit out of the service they make for the community. And that is all my part, and I will proceed to my friend to talk about the other operating system.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I want to suggest you the small interior design company to use the Windows OS, Windows operating system, because of the reason that I will give later. So what I would suggest Windows OS, because of the cost. The cost is the main problem. So when we use Windows, the cost of or the operating system we can buy for less expensive, right? Compared to Apple, it is more expensive. So for your small interior design company, the cost can be lesser when we use Windows OS. So I would suggest that. In addition, the Windows OS, the software or the program are more available for Windows OS because it's more compatible compared to Apple. So the price of the software you can buy at lesser price also compared to Apple, but have the same function. So next is because the Windows OS it is easy to use. Like most of us came from the Windows background. Like the Windows are very common. We are still kid. We use Windows operating system a lot, and then the Windows are easy to use. Like we know the functionality, we know how to use it, and it is very simple. Compared to when we use Apple, we need to revise, or we need to research about how to do things and many more. Okay, so that's all why we need to choose the Windows operating system.
Okay. To conclude the presentation, I would like to say that operation system is a system software that manage computer hardware and software. And as you heard Abdul-Razzaq, which talked about the Linux, and Hussein, which explained about the Mac, and they mashallah they explained everything so well. So to conclude, I would like just to thank the doctor of giving us like this opportunity to present and make that video for her, and I would like to thank the others of watching and give us their time of watching that video, and assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.